You are watching Random the Sport. Please like, subscribe, enjoy the show.
I'm Drew. Jesse's here, but he's muted.
And I'm
I'm
Jack.
Jesse.
That's Jesse, that's Drew, that's Jack, and I'm Alon, and this is
Around.
Duh.
Hey.
Sports. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an exciting day. The NFL is back, technically. As you know, the schedule has been released. We got the Raiders, we got the Packers, we got Drew and Jack's team, the Niners, and all the prime time and
Prime time.
primetime schedules.
Yeah, all the primetime schedules came out.
Oh, yeah, no, but Jack,
What
but
prime
Jesse,
time?
as we know, I'm wearing the hat of a certain team that felt like should have at least gotten one or a few. I don't know what's going on over there.
At least a Thursday night game,
At least a
or
Thursday
the Black Friday game.
We'll get to that, and yeah, we're just gonna react to the schedule as the NFL is back technically. As
The schedule came out today.
As we're ranting about already, Jesse, take it away. Why
Yeah.
the hell the Raiders aren't with Fernando Mendoza, the Raiders with Kubiak, and all this excitement, and the NFL's like, nah, no prime time.
That's not it. That's not even my main issue with the schedule. First off, we don't have a bye week until week 13.
Dang,
That is
I didn't catch that.
Wow.
that is a crazy. And then in October alone, we were playing against the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Bills, and then the Rams. 3 out of the 4 teams are playoff teams, and that might be the first game that Mahomes comes back. I don't know, but that is a crazy schedule. And then I look at the Niner game. The Niners are coming off of a bye week
Wow.
before that game.
Well, I guess they just thought, let's have as much Mendoza time as we can.
I think that's why we didn't get any primetime games though, because if it's Kirk Cousins, I don't think America wants to see that.
If Mendoza was starting, then the Raiders could have like 6 primetime games.
2.
Right.
I'll give them 2 primetime
Who
Two or
knows?
games.
three.
Excitement's
2 or 3.
there. So, wow, the Raiders are going to be pretty beat by the time we clash with the Niners.
But yeah, look at that. And then we play against the Niners, the Seahawks, and then the Broncos. Again, another 3 playoff team schedule. You have the Jets sandwiched in between that. That's not really a good sandwich, by the way. But
Mhm.
then after that, we play against the Browns. Then we finally get our bye week. And then we play against the Chargers again. And then the Broncos, the Tennessee Titans, the Cardinals, and then the Chiefs.
Week 13. I mean, I kind of week 13, but not at least one of them could be a. Well, I just feel like a primetime game, but yeah, I hear you. What the hell? Week 13? We always get like a week 5, week 8, week 10.
Yeah.
Something. We're week 13. Are the NFL expecting us to the Raiders make to the playoffs?
No, I think we get 6 wins.
6? All right, I'll take
6.
that.
I think
How
this will be
many wins did the Raiders have last season?
3. 3 wins.
It's like Mendoza, as you know, in the media world, what those Instagram posts saying about when would Mendoza make a return, and our number one
Can he
fan,
make his debut?
Made his debut.
yeah, make his debut, and our number one fan Luke thought, week 4, week 5. I'm like, okay. So Jesse, what do you think Mendoza will make his official debut?
If Kirk Cousins is playing good, I would just rest Mendoza for the season. There's no need to put him out there.
Okay, interesting.
If this offensive line sucks completely, I would not put Fernando Mendoza out there for that.
All right. Jack, Drew, what do you think?
Well,
Do you agree that little hot take?
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of disrespectful that the Raiders don't at least get like one primetime game, whether it's like just like on a Monday or a Thursday or Sunday or a Saturday or Christmas or Thanksgiving. Just like any of those, it's just I find it kind of disrespectful. Like if I was a Raiders fan, I would not be very happy about this. And I haven't like done a full scan on the Raiders schedule, so I don't know like the amount of like predicted wins for like the Raiders or anything. But the Raiders have always had like a major problem with their O line. That's been a constant problem for many years. But I mean, if the lineman like is better, I would give Mendoza a chance. But like, first, I want to see how Mendoza does during the preseason. Yeah, I know the preseason doesn't mean much, but Mendoza is likely gonna perform a lot during the preseason.
Yes.
Actually, okay. No, I was about to say something. But
What were you gonna say?
I'm just looking at the preseason. It's like, oh, does everyone just playing one game? Because the Raiders and the Packers and the Niners probably just one game. But for that, when that comes to like the Raiders thing, but of course when you go to week 1, you see your preseason schedules right there, so on. So never mind on that.
Drew, what are your thoughts about this? Also,
Yeah, I think it's kind of disappointment if you were scheduling a primetime game. It's kind of like a embarrassment for the people who did schedule the Raiders game for not having a primetime game. Kind of shameful for that. And I think, like you said, Jesse, I think the Raiders should at least get like 2 or 3 primetime games this season. And I don't know what day it would be, but like they should at least have 2 or 3 of those primetime games.
Well, of
Very
course,
old.
of course,
And yeah, I think it's just shameful. But I'm just hoping they do better than last year. So
I know we're gonna react to, of course, all the primetime games, but if, of course, there could be a flex, and let's just say Mendoza starts some point midway, then they will flex one in the game.
yeah,
I could see Week 14 getting flexed against the Chargers
Yeah, I could see that.
or the Broncos,
That's a possibility. Just keep it interesting.
because I think you have to wait until Week 10 until you could start flexing games. Am I correct about that?
I think. I'm not sure.
I could look that up.
People are watching. Let us know.
don't
Of
know.
course, what are your thoughts on the Raiders of their hiatus of having one of the teams with a late bye? We'll find out.
Well, and Jesse, according to what I've looked at the schedule, I have the Raiders winning 7 games.
All right, I got 6. We're going
So?
7-6.
So
7-6.
it's like 7-6.
Oh
Yes.
God.
A 7-6 split.
The 7-6 flip. I mean, I can see that, because if you look at kicking off home opener, you got the Dolphins. Dolphins and Army.
That's a win. I'm
Yeah,
calling
because like,
that. That's a win.
the only really threat of that game is Devon Achane, and like you shut him down, you're good.
Of course, the favor is the Raiders by 3, because you never know.
Chargers.
Got the Chargers.
I don't know. I don't know. The Chargers
What do you
don't look
think
good
of
early
Miles-
on.
I feel like the Chargers and the Raiders are gonna split.
Or what do you think of just non-conference opponents? Do we like what we
They
see?
should.
Wait,
They should be able
wait,
to-
non-division or non-conference?
Non-divisional.
Non-division.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
I'll
should be able
start
to
with
be-
the Saints. No, I respect Tyler Shock, actually. He actually played really well for them last year.
Yeah, but who do you think is gonna win the game?
That's a toss-up. It's in New Orleans. Raider fans
I
travel
honestly
well.
have the Raiders winning that game, but like it's gonna be like a tight game.
And then Chiefs, if Mahomes is playing, I think that's more iffy. If he's not, then I think the Raiders win that game.
I know we know they got Justin Fields, so see how
And you also should be able to beat the Jets too.
Well,
Yeah. I think the Patriots are beatable. We beat them in week 1
yeah, the
last
Patriots
year.
are beatable. Because you were like worried about, like, I know you got the Bills and that, but it's like, well, the Patriots, I mean, they have their glorious moments, and now it's like, who knows now?
Week 9 against the Niners, it depends on if they're healthy or not.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought that would be a primetime game, just because it's.
I didn't. That game is not usually
thought-
a primetime game.
I thought it would be a primetime game, to be honest. But heck, the Niners are favored by around 9 points, so they think it'll be close. We'll see.
Yeah, we're playing against the
It's just
Niners
early
and
though.
the
It's
Seahawks.
early though.
It's early, but if you're a betting man and you're betting against the house's team, which is the Raiders.
You know what? Hot take already. I don't think the Bills are that good. They got rid of really good head coach. I think that we have a chance to beat them.
Okay.
That'll be the shock.
I actually agree with Jesse on this because if you think about it, who do the Bills have besides Josh Allen and James Cook? They don't
No
really
one.
have a good defense.
No
They
one.
don't have any big time names. They don't have a big time receiver.
So I guess DJ Moore's not a big timer.
No, he's not. He's not that much of a big timer. Please.
No.
Well, what do you mean by big timer?
like
superstar.
like a guaranteed receiver one. Because there's a bunch of like guys that like could be and can't probably won't be, like Keon Coleman, and the Bills got a couple other guys like DJ Moore, but like DJ Moore is not like a big time. Like he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but it's just he's not gonna be like the guy to get like all the catches, all the touchdowns, and everything else.
Heck, even that could be flex.
No, that actually, yeah, you could start flexing at week 5, but I don't think they're gonna flex that early because you could only
If
flex.
Mendoza starts around that time, they could make it at least some prime time Jim Nance game, since on CBS.
Yeah, it says that between weeks 5 and 10 for Sunday Night Football, those games could be flexed. Though only 2 games could be flexed.
Even the Rays don't have a game of the week teams. Speaking of that, Brady will do one of the Patriots games. So that might be against the Packers, which we'll get to shortly. But yeah, I mean, week 13.
Horrible buy spot.
I didn't even check.
Because it's either going to be the Raiders are in the playoffs or they're decimated by injuries by the time their bye is coming up. And I'm trying to see where, we're sandwiched in between. I'm just taking the Jets out of it. We're playing against the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Bills, the Rams, the Niners, the Seahawks. Broncos, they're frauds. I'm calling them frauds. They didn't play anybody last year.
I agree with that.
When they played against us, they barely beat us, and we didn't have an offensive line or a competent. We couldn't even run a play last year, and they barely beat us.
I can read it on.
And then Browns, I think we could beat the Browns this year.
I think the Browns are going to. I think the Browns could be tough because their defense is always really good, especially with like Myles Garrett. So that could be a problem. But It's just their offense. I mean, they drafted really smart though. I'll say that. It's all the guys that I wanted the Niners to get them. The Browns pretty much took.
So I'm looking at this. I might actually see 7 wins also out of this.
Yeah, I feel like 7-6 is. I agree with that margin.
Dolphins.
Because
we're gonna win one Charger game. I don't know which one.
Well, one Denver game.
I think we could actually sweep the Denver.
I was thinking sweep.
If that's the case, that's like 8 or 9 wins.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, 8 wins. I think we could sweep the Broncos.
Okay, that's 2 already.
If Mahomes isn't winning week 4 or playing week 4, I think we beat the Chiefs. So that is 9 wins.
Split Chiefs.
9 wins.
Sweep.
Yeah, that's like either in wild card or just short.
I don't think we make I think we barely missed the playoffs this year. And then next year, Mendoza. Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm thinking about Mahomes, if he's playing or not week 4 or not. Or Mahomes could be playing but not be looking that good either, though, early on from coming back from his injury.
Also, if someone's watching and anyone's going to watch this later, what do you guys think of our new logo design?
Nice. I'm trying to see if there's any final thoughts on the Raiders thing before we move on.
I mean, so close to playoffs and heck, 8 wins at most. So that's the ceiling.
That's better than 3 or 4 wins.
So what's the low point if it comes to it?
I'm saying 6 to 8 wins. 6 to 8 wins for the Raiders.
I agree with that. Guys agree with that? 6 to 8 for the Raiders?
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's about right.
100%.
Week
100%.
13 bye week.
Well,
That is
the Packers got a week 11 bye week. And
still late.
still a little late, but they got primetime games. The Falcons, the Cowboys, few game of the weeks too. And we got some Christmas games. We got some Thanksgiving games, Eve for some reason. In case you guys didn't know, there's a Thanksgiving Eve game.
We didn't even get a Wednesday game?
Nope. I have a Christmas game against the Rams. Devontae Adams facing his former team. But looking at this Packers schedule, I like it. I know Parsons won't return within like week 3, week 4. and I'm okay with that. I mean, kicking off with the Vikings, Jets, Thursday night with the Falcons, Tampa Bay in Tampa, as we know the Green Bay's history in Florida. Of course, the stupid Bears, Cowboys.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest till the good get better and the better get best.
I mean, the interesting one's the Panthers, honestly, because the way we'll talk about more of the rest of the NFL, but like the Panthers, though, winning the
How many
division.
wins do you have the Packers going?
I know that I'm definitely sure they're going to the playoffs. I want to say
Are they
like,
winning the North?
Yep, I want to say like 10 to 12.
Are you sure about that? Because the Lions are ranked for the easiest schedule.
It's going to be competitive for sure.
And by the way, I have you guys winning 10 games.
Yeah, I say 10 to 12.
10. I was at 10. I'm at 10.
I say 10 to 12.
And I feel like the last game of the season is going to really decide who wins the division.
True. No, I agree with that. I honestly agree with
Because
that.
the Lions, like, they were just destroyed upon injuries. If they're not, they are going to be a threat again. They're just without David Montgomery, and they took Pacheco as their backup.
Chico.
I mean, we got a couple Thursday nights, a few game of the weeks. I thought the Raiders. Sorry,
That's
go back to the
another,
Raiders.
that's another thing. Who's the Kansas City's even starting running back for the season?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Because they don't have Pacheco. That they literally failed to get a running back in the draft.
Unless that's why they got Fields. For certain moments to use.
Yeah,
certain-
but sure. But who's going to be like the running back number one?
Maybe that's not unless they're not relying more on running backs this time.
Maybe they're just trying to go for their passing game instead of like a rushing game.
Or no.
But is the NFL starting a week later this year? It feels like they're starting a week late.
Yeah, starting. Well, the first game, as we know, as we'll get to shortly, is the Super Bowl rematch of September 9th.
Because usually that lines up like right
Oh
around
yeah,
the
they got
draft day.
Kenneth Walker. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, duh.
Oh my god, yeah,
But
that's
going to the Packers though, I mean, I like our schedule. I mean, I know Parsons 3 to 4 week return. I mean, definitely there could be some challenges. All I need to know, can these Packers close out games? If we can't see that, then this season could take a medium-sized hit, where the expectations where we want to see might not happen. But if it
Is
happens,
Matt LaFleur the new Justin Wilcox?
I hope not. But we'll see. He signed 2-year extension, so
hopefully,
see what happens.
hopefully Jordan Love doesn't get injured, because then like who's going to be your backup? Because Malik Willis is gone.
We
Where did
picked
Willis go again?
Dolphins.
We picked up Tyrod Taylor, and then we drafted. We're gonna.
Tyrod still has a job?
Yeah, Tyrod got a job. I'm not mad.
Sorry, Tyrod. His name is
I'll give
Tyrod.
them credit for still. I'll give them credit for still going though, because he's just bouncing from team to team.
Like, but the one prototype, maybe the next Malik Willis prototype is the undrafted rookie out of Virginia Tech. Hey, in case you know, the Raiders. Going back to the Raiders, you guys had Jerry Rice's son, and now the Packers claimed him.
Wow.
He didn't really do too much though.
But heck, we could maybe, with the way our offense is, we can maybe help them out. But anyway, I like the schedule. 10 to 12 wins is my ceiling. Least could be 8 and 9. It just depends. Can we finish games like against the Jets, against the Dolphins? The teams that we know we can win, so I don't get a heart attack like that game with the freaking Cardinals. It's just like, can we finish games when we have control? If not, this expectations could take another plummet. That's all I'm hoping for. That's my thinking. For you guys is ours.
Yeah, like I said, I think that the Packers can make the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to win their division, though. They might be a 7th seed again.
Yeah, I pretty much gotta agree with the same thing. Like, your division, with the addition of Kyler Murray to the Vikings, and also Juwan Jennings going to the Vikings as well, this makes the Vikings also a really competitive team. So the Bears. The only thing is, the Bears have the toughest schedule of any NFL team this season. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with that toughness. If they can handle it, it's going to be really close. If none, then it's going to be a 3-man race.
I mean, I saw clips of Kyler Murray's throwing, and O'Connell was already mad. He threw like 7 picks in practice or something.
Jeez.
So I don't know about that whole Murray Vikings.
Yeah, but Murray could still like run the ball though.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And I mean, you still got Justin Jefferson, who's like one of the best receivers in the game.
Traded him to the Raiders.
I mean, that's the other thing.
You know how let the Raiders have to give up to get him.
But could we expect maybe a Jefferson trade in the midst?
Honestly, I was kind of the Niners actually. Did you know the Niners actually tried to trade for him? Like once.
I believe that.
They tried to trade for him. I don't know what the offer was, but apparently it was like a big offer, and the Vikings still declined it anyway.
Can I just say how stupid the Vikings are, though? They gave up on both Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold for J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, and them not getting Sam Darnold back has got to be one of the biggest mistakes in NFL history. Because Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
All right, well, let's go to our other team. Jack and Drew, take it away. Your 49ers. What do you guys like of your schedule?
Drew, I'll let you go first on this one. I'll go after you. Because I got a lot to say about it.
First of all, we got to travel the most out of any team besides the Rams, obviously. But we got to travel the most out of any team. And we're usually an injury-prone team. But we got a week 8 bye, which is, not terrible, but
that's the best time to have a bye, right in the middle.
It's a good bye. It's better than when we had last year. We had week 13 or 14 bye. So
same thing.
I mean, we had travel to obviously Australia as our first game. We did Mexico City, and then we got. I mean, this is definitely a lot tougher than last year's game, last season's schedules. I can tell you that for sure. But honestly, we got a lot of primetime game, but in terms of projection of how many wins we can get, I'll say 10 wins. I'll say we'll go 10-7 this year.
All right.
I think we'll split with the Seahawks. Split the Seahawks, split the Rams. Go 2-0 against the 2-0 against the Cardinals.
So just split down the middle and smack the Cardinals out of existence.
Yeah. I think we could beat Miami. I think we're capable of beating Miami. Like Jesse said, I think Denver's a fraud, so I think we can beat Denver.
And that is not biased because I'm a Raiders fan. I just think they're frauds.
They are. I think we could beat. I think. Like I said, we play the Chiefs after Christmas, so I think Mahomes will be playing by now. And we got Jalen Hurts, so back to back. Obviously, last game is against the Cardinals, but overall, I like the schedule. But I mean, it's 10 games. I think we'll win 10 games, and I think we'll be in the wild card.
Well, it seems like his mind just exploded.
Yeah. You and I are completely opposite of what I think about the Niners schedule. Personally, I'm not a fan of how it looks entirely. Because, so for a couple reasons. You're playing Kansas City in late December. They're going to be dealing with negative temperature. And the Niners are usually not good in the cold weather. And also, they're going to be playing in the cold again in New York. But then, your last, final game stretches are going to be difficult. You got to play the Rams. The Chargers, they should be able to beat. Well, actually, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. So, the 49ers traveled, like Drew said, traveled the most amount of miles more than any other team. And specifically, that number is actually
It's like 38,000 something.
Yeah, it's 38,105 miles. That is the most an NFL team has traveled in NFL history. And we're the first and only NFL team to play in 3 countries: Mexico, United States,
And
Australia. So we're playing in 3 different, like, complete different, like, time zones. So this is going to also throw off, like, the Niners time-wise entirely, which they'll have to try to get used to early on. But all on their schedule. So I think the Niners are going to split against the Rams. That game in Australia is going to be close. They're going to beat the Dolphins. They're going to beat the Cardinals twice. They're going to beat the Broncos. They're going to split the Seahawks. They're going to beat the Commanders. They're going to beat the Falcons. And then they got the bye week, which is nice. So they can just, like, relax on Halloween and have, like, a good time and all that stuff. Then you play the Raiders. They're going to beat the Raiders. Then you're going to beat the Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
What?
You don't know.
Yeah, sure.
You could be injured by then.
Yeah, sure.
Your electrical substation.
If you say so.
Could drop an EMP on the.
Well, anyways, the 49ers, Cowboys, the Niners are going to beat the Cowgirls. You should be able to beat the Vikings. You see, I don't know how the Vikings are defensively, but I know, like, defensively last year they struggled big time. And I don't think they had any key additions to this offseason, and Harrison Smith is probably going to retire soon. You're probably going to lose the Seahawks game at home. You're going to beat the Giants. You're probably going to lose the Rams game. You're going to beat the Chargers. I don't like it when the Niners play in the cold because it doesn't turn out well, so I don't know if we're going to beat Kansas City. Because, like, Mahomes will probably be at 100%, and they're probably going to do something during the deadline, so I'm concerned about that. I'm also concerned about the Eagles because, like, are the Eagles – I heard the Eagles, they were probably going to get rid of A.J. Brown, but with this addition of Mekhi Lemon, he could be, like, a top-notch receiver and all this other stuff, so I don't know about that. And then I have them being the Cardinals in the end. So I have them winning, like, 12 or more games.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 12 or more.
Yeah.
I got 10.
But you were freaking out about Drew saying 10.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about 10. I was expecting more, like a win or 2 more.
Can I just say, you guys talk about, like, playing in 3 different time zones? That's week 1, though. After that, you have 10 days to recover. After that, you have 10 days.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
actually,
mini.
here's also what you guys don't know. The Rams actually forced the Niners to be in Australia with them. They just
I actually like that.
I like that, actually.
I
Yeah,
respect
you know-
that, actually.
Kyle Shanahan actually hated that more than anything.
If the Rams are going to give up a home game, I'd rather them give it up in Australia than playing at SoFi Stadium and having the Niners take over their
Well,
stadium anyways.
I mean, more Niner fans are going to travel to Australia anyways.
I think that'll just be an NFL crowd. I don't think it's going to be
This is the
one or
first
the
game
other.
in Melbourne.
The Niners fan base has been known to, like, travel very, very well.
That's true.
But yeah, a 10-day rest period between the week 1 and
You know, so
week 2.
it kind of feels like the Niners have 2 bye weeks.
Exactly. That's a bye week, right? And I also count Thursday night games as bye weeks. After how many Thursday night games do the Niners have?
Let's see. So the first game,
They only have, what, 2?
They have 2 Thursday night games, and they couldn't give the Raiders 1.
yeah, the Niners have 5 primetime games.
Yeah. But
No,
2
how many?
The Seahawks have like 7.
How many of them are Thursday nights? That's what I want to know.
2.
2. The Rams game and the
The rest of them are Sundays.
The
There's
Rams
one
game
Monday.
and who?
There's one Monday game.
Rams game and who?
Yeah, who?
The Chargers.
Chargers.
It's the Chargers. Okay.
And the one Monday night games against the Commanders.
Commanders.
So yeah, that means they have like 4 bye weeks because they're gonna have a
Maybe that Commanders
Friday,
game.
Saturday.
Maybe that Monday night should be given up.
Yeah, and I'm still like seeing.
No, I
what
think
they're
the
gonna do
Commanders
about
bounce
you.
back.
All right, well, we're gonna react to all the divisions and all the other stuff.
Yeah, and I still don't know what the Niners are going to do with Ayuk. If they're actually going to send him to the Commanders, or if they're just going to cut him.
I say cut him. Or no, just let him rot on the bench.
Let him think.
Never to be seen again. Because they took away all of his guarantees, right? So he's just making like a minimum.
Yeah, pretty much. He's hardly getting paid.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Now I think we go national now.
yes, now we got some
Primetime games.
news. Breaking news, folks. And now it's time for the National Football schedule reactions. As we know, all the primetime games and all the Christmas games and Thanksgiving games and every other holiday game.
Black Friday.
What?
Raiders should have gotten Black Friday.
The
It's in
weird-
the name.
The weirdest one. Do you guys like a Super Bowl rematch to kick off week 1?
On
But-
a Wednesday?
I'm okay with that. I don't mind that at all.
Get out. I mean, 'cause we don't know about these Patriots, how they're going to react.
They're frauds. They are
What they are
frauds.
now. Because for all we know, we could be watching a 7-hour football game.
Bunch of Dianas.
For all we know, it could be like 24. It could be like 24-3 or 38-17, and be like, well, that's a great way to kick off the NFL.
Yeah, maybe Diana Rossini will be like a kickoff holder or something.
Nah.
If you know people.
She
It's
got
funny.
fired.
It's funny.
But let's look at all the other schedules, especially the Sunday night. As you know, it already released Giants Cowboys as usual. What do you
How do
think?
the Giants have a Sunday night football game?
Who are they
They
playing?
suck.
Giants
playing
Cowboys kick first Sunday
Well,
night?
because if it was like Raiders Cowboys, then you could have. Do the Raiders play the Cowboys this year?
No.
No.
But it could be Raiders Chiefs. Why couldn't the Raiders and Chiefs have a Sunday night game? Or Raiders Chargers?
Let's see.
Why are they giving the week 1 to the Giants and the Cowboys?
John
easy win
Harbaugh
for the-
first debut as a New York Giant.
I don't think this is their year. I think that they're gonna be bad this year.
Yeah, I mean, we got Giant, and then Monday night, of course, Broncos, Chiefs, Yippee-ki-yay.
Even that game's not appealing if Mahomes.
Yeah,
isn't
like
playing.
even the way I'm saying that is not that exciting.
Mahomes, if Mahomes isn't playing, that's a horrible Monday night.
We're gonna
football
see.
game.
We're gonna see Justin Fields Chiefs debut on Monday night against possibly Bo Nix or wherever their backup is.
Is Bo Nix though even like healthy because after what happened to him?
I don't even know. I don't know.
It's an ankle. It was his ankle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke.
No, he should be. He should be good.
Because it was like I think like completely broken or something.
Like, Chiefs Broncos. Like, it's like because if Mahomes is not there, then it's like
That's not a game.
that's not a game. That should just be like a Sunday early afternoon, and maybe do.
Yes.
I don't know. What matchup we got? What matchup you guys think that should have been Monday night?
For the Raiders?
No, just in general. This is we're talking
In
about
general,
just for week 1.
okay. Let me figure
Where are
out.
the Chargers playing week 1?
Cardinals. So that's no. That's
Okay, no.
I mean, Eagles Commanders maybe. I mean, could you Bills Texans could be
Are
interesting.
you talking about Sunday night or Monday night?
Monday night.
What game could have happened?
What
on
game
Monday night?
could have been a Monday night if it
Hold on. Green Bay, Minnesota. I don't know.
That would have been interesting for Monday
that
Night
would have been
Football.
interesting. I like that.
Or
Oh yeah. Also, when you guys when we have the chance to talk about it, I also want to talk about the international games.
Yeah, we're breaking
we're
all
not talking
down.
about all of them. We're
We're
talking
breaking
about all
all
of them.
down.
Or it could be
How are the Raiders
Buffalo,
not? How are the Raiders not playing in Paris against the Saints?
Buffalo or Houston
If,
game.
Jesse, if you wanted to go to a country to have the Raiders playing, where would you go?
I'd want them to go to England again. No, I want them to go to Mexico City, but host a game there.
Yeah, because that's going to be like a home. That's going to be like a home game.
Hey, here's what I
Yes.
don't get. I know the Vikings, sure they travel well-ish, but Niners, Vikings, and Mexico.
I'm glad about that. I wanted the Raiders.
I
to
don't
stay.
like that one at
Eh,
all.
No, I wanted the Raiders to stay as far away from that game as possible. So I'm like, I will take that.
But
Because-
I just thought Niners, Vikings for Mexico.
Having the Vikings though in Mexico City is kind of random.
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
feels like they just threw that out there. They couldn't really
did.
pick an opponent. Maybe.
And thank you NFL for not
Thank you,
screwing me over as a
NFL,
Raider
but
fan.
I bet you were really thinking hard for this team just because there's a lot of his.
They didn't want the Niners to give up a home game. That's why.
I'm like the next Monday night. So wait, the Giants got Cowboys, and then Monday night against the Rams.
I could see more Raider fans actually showing up in Mexico than I could them showing up to Levi Stadium, to be honest.
Really?
Yes. I could see because it's close to the border of Mexico. Actually, I'm not good at geography, so I don't know how far Tijuana is from Mexico City. Because there's a lot of LA Raider fans as well.
Some of them probably turned bandwagon when the Rams.
I still have not seen that yet. I still don't think that's true yet.
So the Sunday night games, we got, of course, for week 1, Cowboys, Giants. Then week 2, we got Colts and the Chiefs. What the hell? Week 3, Broncos, Rams. That could be interesting.
Well, Colts were almost a playoff team last year.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
What?
Lions, Panthers. Week 4.
The
Panthers having a Sunday night home game against the Lions at week 4.
The Lions have a Sunday, not just a primetime game, but a Sunday night football game
Against the Panthers. Then we got
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Panthers have one.
Yeah, the Panthers got one.
The Panthers would actually be a really good team this season. They got a lot of good additions.
I don't think so.
Then we got the Ravens, Falcons, and we got the Packers against the Cowgirls. Seattle again. And Mahomes coming by week 7, then that'll be a compelling Sunday night football. Then week 9, Commanders, Eagles. Then we got the Bears and the Buccaneers. Okay.
I could see that actually. I could see that as a Sunday night game.
Week 10 is the Steelers and the Bengals. Week 11, Mexico City. That's a Sunday night game.
Mm-hmm.
Against the Vikings and Niners. Week 12, Patriots, Chargers. Steelers got 2 at week 10 and week 13, hosting the Texans, rematch from AFC. Then the Packers against the Bills, and the Vikings with their second, as well as the Lions. They will meet at week 15. Then 16 will be Cowboys, Jags, and then 17 is the NFC playoff rematch between the Eagles and the Niners, and we'll find out depending how the season pans out for every team for that last one. But yeah, what do you guys think of the prime? What do you think of the Sunday night football schedule? Is it ugly, terrible, great, okay? What?
It's good. I don't see how the Panthers could have a Sunday night football game at home because their stadium is not that good, right? It's just an average NFL stadium.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
they gave the Rams a run for their money during that playoff game.
Yeah. The Rams didn't have a great defense, though.
Yeah, but now their defense has got a whole lot better with those defensive backs they added in the offseason.
All right, let's go to the international games. I know the Monday night and Thursday nights we'll react when the season kicks off. Let's go to the international games. Jack you mentioned it. Let's get to it. Of course, the Melbourne game, Niners and the Rams. Then in Rio, we get the Cowgirls and the Ravens. Okay, that's a pretty intriguing one. We have 3 London.
Cowboys haven't done anything to me, so I refuse to call them the Cowgirls. I respect Jerry Jones, and not recently, but his overall success as an owner.
All right. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Week 4 through 6, we got Commanders Colts to kick off the London game. Then with the Jags, of course, in 2 back-to-backs against the Eagles and the Texans. So should the Jags just move to London at this point?
No, I think the Jaguars should have moved to London just for this season because their stadium is currently being.
The thing is, the Jaguars, the owner, he owns one of the Premier League teams, so that's why they keep going to London all the time.
That's
what
true.
team is not?
Interesting.
What team is
I'm not entirely sure. You might have to look that up.
Then the Paris game of Saints and the Steelers. Madrid. I'm not sure. Hey, is Jack's dad going to Madrid anytime soon?
Is that
I think,
Real
I think
Madrid?
actually, to me, that might be like the worst international game. That's like of all the ones that are like.
Yeah, I'll have to agree. Bengals and the Falcons. I mean, it sounds somewhat, but not really too enticing to wake up at like 4 in the morning to watch.
He's also Shad Khan, who is the owner of the Jaguars, is also the owner of Fulham FC football
Oh,
club.
okay. And then we got the Munich game with the Lions and the Patriots, and then the Mexico City game as,
Oh, Tottenham. Yeah.
as the Niners and the Vikings. So, what do you guys think? Ups and downs with the international?
It's just interesting how they have the Niners twice traveling to different countries.
I kind of see that as two separate things because starting the season out in Australia is different than playing there like in week 3 or 4. Starting the season out there, you have a 10-day rest after that.
Yeah,
To
no, but no
recover.
team has like ever traveled to like 2 different countries so in a season.
Well, you guys would be the first. Niners would be the first guinea pigs, and we'll see what happens near the future when NFL expands to different places that they can reach. All right,
Does that
guys.
mean technically the Niners are playing like in 4 different time zones also?
Well, it's here.
Yeah, time zone can get to like a lot of athletes.
Australia, I don't know what time zone they run in, but Eastern time zone, West Coast, and then there's a small difference in Kansas City. There's a 2-hour difference. So that's a different time zone.
That's Central Time.
Yeah, Central Time. They're playing in Eastern, Central, Pacific, and then whatever European time zone is.
Well, we know. Is Mexico? Is that? No,
That's a
that's
3-hour difference.
3-hour difference.
Still a different time zone, but 3 hours still. Oh, wait, hang on.
Now, folks, we will be right back.
2 hours behind New York. So that means. What is that? 5 hours behind? No, sorry, one hour ahead.
It's 1 hour.
Yes. So that is like 5 different time zones that the Niners are going to be playing in this season. But again, I don't count week 1 because they're coming right back and they have 10 days rest. And do you agree with me on this, Jack and Drew? Do you think the Niners should just spend their entire week out there in Australia training? Or do you think they should take a later flight out there to Australia?
I think they should go shortly after their last preseason game against the Raiders.
Okay, so yeah, we both. Or you know what? I think they just because the Raiders did this one year where they didn't bring any of their starters or important players. I think they should just take all their important players to Australia already and just have the people that are fighting for roster spots compete in that game.
Okay.
I would try to spend as much time in Australia as possible.
Yeah, the Niners, the Kyle Shanahan's got to have like some kind of
It's
strategy.
it's a 12-hour difference, but right now it's 1 in the afternoon of the next day. It's about 12
I
hours.
remember that time difference because I remember I was watching The Elimination Chamber and it started at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Which would be 2 in the afternoon
Mm-hmm.
over there. Man, so when's the kickoff of that Niner Rams game?
I think that's a Thursday night game here, so 5.
5:35.
So that can't be a 5:30 in the morning.
No, that would make it
It's at 8:35.
so that would be that's 6 hours. That would be add 3 that's 15 hours if you're in the East Coast. That would be
I'm doing the math right now. PM. And
real quick. Oh, there's all the typing. Very loud keyboard.
10:30 a.m. the next day.
Okay.
in Australia.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So the Niners are playing a 10 a.m. game.
On a Thursday.
Yes.
Or
But
Friday
I
for
was
them.
oh no yes. Well, they're also playing in the future.
That's why.
They're crossing the international date line for this game.
Yeah, they're playing a day ahead of us,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of mind blowing. But yeah,
It seems like they wanted it this way though. Like they wanted to play in Australia and
Well,
Mexico
not-
City.
Well, probably Mexico City, but not really Australia.
All right, let's conclude the night. Let's react to the divisions. Who we think will be the best? Who we think will be the worst? Where should
early.
we start?
I think we should start with the NFC East.
All right, let's go to everyone's favorite.
I think the Commanders come back and take over the division.
Got Commanders. Okay,
Yes.
the Commanders. And who's your second?
Second place, I got the Cowboys.
Okay. I mean,
I
Cowboys.
think the Eagles regress this year. And then their head coach is fired.
All right, that's a good sum up there. Drew, Jack, what for the Eagles division?
Mm.
Commanders, they didn't really have any auditions in the offseason. I'm actually going to go Philly at 1. I'm going to go Dallas 2. And then Commanders are 3 and Giants are 4. So really the same.
So you're pretty much doing what happened last year.
Yeah. But like it's going to be extremely close in that division also. Like I don't think anyone in that division is going to win more than 11 games.
Okay. Drew?
I think Eagles 1, Commanders 2, and then Cowboys 3, Giants 4.
All right.
All right, let's go to
I'll do
the
Commanders.
my bad.
It's all good. I'll do Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants. And Cowboys and Giants will battle it out for last place.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go to the AFC East now.
Now the AFC East.
Buffalo, Miami, New England, and New York. I think Buffalo takes the division back. And
What do you guys
then
think of the Jets, though?
I still think they're the Jets.
They're still the
Yeah.
Jets? You think there might be a little breakthrough?
No.
Let's see. Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go Bills 1. I'm gonna go Patriots 2. I'm actually gonna go with Jets 3,
Okay.
and then the Dolphins are 4th. I think the Dolphins are gonna be one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Hang on. Here's how I know that the Jets are still going to be the Jets. Because
They drafted pretty well.
Aaron Glenn, their head coach, was excited that Geno Smith was going to be their quarterback. Having lived the Geno Smith experience, that's not going to be good.
I mean, I feel like they're thinking it. It's because we know next year it's a heavy QB class. So that's when they get their future.
Arch Manning is not the future. That's all I'm going to say. I'm saying that now. Arch Manning is not the future.
He's probably gonna sting in college again, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, he's more than we thought."
Wanna. Drew, Jack. Oh, Jack, you went?
Yeah.
All right, Drew.
He said
Bills 1, Patriots 2, Dolphins 3, and then Jets 4.
I know Miami's Miami. They went 7 wins last time, even though we know they could have done better. And yet, what they're at, it's like Armageddon. I'm gonna just do it the same as it was last year. Just this time we'll just guess the Bills. We rant about the Bills in the postseason, but when it comes to the regular season, we're yippee ki yay. All right, AFC North, or we're going back to the NFC?
back to NFC. We're going to go to NFC
Let's just
South.
keep it NFC, then go to AFC.
All right,
Well, actually,
Okay.
no, we're doing back and forth. Never mind.
all
Let's
right,
do
and
South.
the gauntlet of all divisions. These are the teams that fight like it's the Stanley
Yeah.
Cup playoffs.
Probably the worst.
That division was so bad that the Carolina Panthers won it.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go 4-1 here because this one's kind of tough. At 4, I have the Saints.
The Saints.
Even with Tyler Shuck?
Number 3, I have the Buccaneers
All right.
because they lost Mike Evans.
So you have the Falcons at
2 Falcons and 1 Panthers.
interesting. The Falcons.
Who do the
I
Falcons have?
actually really like what the Panthers did this offseason. If you look who they
Well,
signed,
I get the Panthers. It's the Falcons.
I'm telling you, okay, this division can go any way. The top 3 guys,
Yeah.
no. The 3 teams in that division went 8 and 9, so it could have gone any single possible way. But it is because this team beat that team, and that team had to be this team, and this team had to be that team, and there was all this other stuff going on. But these are going to be like either a game apart or it's going to be the exact same thing as last year.
Sure. Dressy.
Yeah. I'll go.
Also,
I'm
Bijan Robinson's a baller.
Of course.
I'm going Tampa 1. I'm going Saints 2.
No regrets for Tampa.
Nope. Atlanta 3, and then Carolina 4. I think last year was a fluke. Their entire division bombed. So yeah, I'm going
Why are you so
Tampa.
hard on the Panthers?
Drew, do you want to go or you want me to go?
You can go, and I'll go us.
I actually got the Saints winning it with Panthers, Bucks, and Falcons.
Okay.
I think it's too early. Too early for the Saints.
But I got the Saints. I'm going with the Saints.
I'm gonna go with Carolina, then Tampa, then Falcons, and then Saints.
All right. To
All
the
right.
AFC. Yep.
Yep.
AFC, no. South, AFC South. We're just going by North.
AFC South.
AFC South. Go. Who's
Houston
I'll go.
Texans.
Oh, this is go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the teams.
No,
you
you're
can
good.
go for it. You can go first, Jack.
So let's see. Last year, Jacksonville won the division. I'm gonna go Texans at number 1. I'm gonna go Jacksonville 2. I'm gonna go Colts 3 and then Titans 4. I think Robert Saleh gives like the Titans a few more wins,
Who's the
but
Colts starter?
it'll hardly be a difference.
Who's the Colts starter? Is it Richardson?
Cam Ward.
Oh, Cam Ward, yeah.
Oh wait, you're talking about the Colts or the Titans?
Colts.
Daniel Jones still?
Oh, he's in recovery. Okay.
He's going to be in recovery, and like Anthony Richardson really requested a trade.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson could be a big a draft bust.
He
By
is a
like-
draft bust.
by like-
He got injured using a resistance.
You want to talk about DeMarcus?
And like that's the thing. It's like by he's a bust by accident.
Oh wait, I think we had
Yes.
this talk before, so I'm not going here.
Jamarcus Russell was.
I meant to bring this up.
Yeah, sorry, you brought it up.
I
so
brought
have
it
to go
up.
here.
I know we had
Marcus Russell
you
was-
lit a fire on.
Jamarcus Russell was promised to be the future. Anthony Richardson, they said that he was a project, and it's a project that didn't pay off.
Yeah,
sadly.
but not like the certain expectation like what Jamarcus Russell had. Jamarcus Russell was the number 1 overall pick in the draft.
Yes.
All right.
Fernando, please change that for us.
Jesse, you want to go?
Yes, I'm gonna go Jacksonville. First place.
Jacksonville. All right.
Yep.
My God, Jung Ho Lee hit an inside the park home run.
Yippee.
Well, that's something. Continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville, Houston, Tennessee Colts.
I was thinking Tennessee at least third. I mean, it might be because we don't know where the Colts are at because of Jones's recovery. So I'm keeping how it was last year, just with the Titans in third.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Houston, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and the Colts.
All right, the
Let's
NFC West.
Oh, I was gonna do the North, but okay.
No, we can do the North. That's fine.
Or do the
Yeah,
North?
let's do the-
All right, do the North. You guys
Let's go to the North.
You
AFC
guys-
North, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go
NFC. Sorry, NFC.
first. NFC North.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can see this in the AFC. Okay. North. This one's kind of tough.
I'm trying to be realistic, though. I'll be realistic.
I'm actually gonna go Lions at 1. I'm gonna go Packers 2. See, this is where it gets tricky for 3 and 4. I'm gonna go Vikings 3 and Bears 4.
All right.
Wow.
I like it.
All right. I'm gonna go Bears 1.
Even with the toughest schedule.
Yep. I think that they can handle it. I'm gonna go Bears 1, Detroit 2, Packers 3, Vikings 4.
True.
I like how you mentioned you thought Carolina was a fluke. You thought last year was a fluke for Carolina. I think that Bears schedule last year was a fluke. I mean, because they had one easy schedule.
Hold on, hang on.
Just
They're
let's stop.
Hang on. Whoa. They're in the
You
division
know
with the
how
Packers.
many losses they could have had if the teams could actually control the game?
Yeah, like they would
They
have probably
lost to
lost
the
like
Packers, though.
they would have probably lost like more than 10 games.
They could. No. I'm not talking about my team.
No, I'm
No.
talking about Bears.
Yeah, the Bears played against the Packers. That's
No,
not
I'm
an easy
talking
game.
I'm talking about the others.
Yeah, like the reason why the Bears were so good last year was Amon.
Well, they suck, but yeah.
Well, no, it's one
They
word.
can close out games.
They were
Yeah.
lucky. They were
Well, lucky,
lucky.
bro. That was a lucky year.
So it's like some of the passes that Caleb Williams had during the
Hang
season.
on. Beating the
even during
Packers
the playoffs,
once like that is lucky.
You could try
Twice,
those
that requires
passes like
skill.
10 times and
Sure.
it would never happen again.
Well, as we mentioned, that Packers team couldn't hold crap. I mean,
Yeah,
I had to get my heart medication against the freaking Cardinals.
Yeah, but now you
Well,
got
that's what you
the
said.
only difference is you have Micah Parsons back, which is big.
They
Look at
gave
my
the
week
Niners
three.
a run for their money when they played against them.
Yeah, they incredibly did because the Niners were basically defenseless the whole game.
Yeah.
Still, you play
Where-
who you play.
All right, go ahead. Keep going, Jesse.
Well, it's me.
Sorry, it was Drew. Sorry,
Okay.
I had to jump in there. Like
Yeah,
That was a
I
lucky
took it-
year.
Whoa.
You said Carolina was a lucky year. That was a lucky year for Chicago Bears.
Carolina, their entire division imploded on them, and they
Yeah,
just happened
that's
to.
true. But
Their entire division just stinks, to be honest.
yeah,
Yes.
There's not like a clear playoff caliber team in there.
Anyone can win the South.
Pretty much,
That's-
literally. Even the
that's
fans.
what-
Even
we just
the
honestly,
fans can win the South.
That's what made Derek Carr not shining on the Saints really infuriating to me.
Yeah, instead of a saint, he was an ain't.
He got hurt. Their entire team imploded.
Too bad he
on them.
retired, though. I wanted to see him keep playing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say Lions
Sorry.
1, Packers 2nd. Oh, this is tough because we don't know how Kyle Murray's gonna do mesh well chemistry-wise with the Vikings, and then don't know how Chicago with the toughest schedule. But I'm gonna say Bears 3, Vikings 4.
All right, my turn. I got the Chicago Bears in first place. I got the Packers in second place.
You
The
already
Lions
went.
in third. What I did?
Yeah,
Sorry. What did I say the first time then?
you said
Then
Bears,
Packers,
Packers, Lions.
Vikings.
Oh,
Vikings.
okay.
I mean, it's definitely. Well, I like what Drew said. Bears in third, I'll take that. Bears at third. Because I don't know about the Vikings. Because with Murray, we'll see this experiment. I'll take the Bears at third. But yeah, so between us and Detroit, sure. If the Packers can actually control the game and actually end games, could win this division. If not, sure, I won't mind with the Lions.
The Bears barely beat the Raiders last year. Like they barely beat the Raiders,
They were still finding themselves during that time.
but still, like
I mean,
you said, a game's a game. You know, you got
And the
to-
Raiders beat the Patriots. I could say the same thing there.
I would say Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Oh, I wonder why you got I wonder why you got Baggers first.
All right, speeding things along. Let's
The
get
AFC North.
to the North.
Can I start this one?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
All right, I got Baltimore, and then I got Cincinnati, then I got the Steelers, and then I got the Browns. The
So,
Pittsburgh Steelers are refining their culture, and we don't even know if Aaron Rodgers is going to play for the Steelers again.
He
That's
did
why I have it like
sign
that.
some kind of contract that taking less money.
I'm gonna go next. Number one, I got Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, see, it's kind of tough because Pittsburgh's a good team, like for defense, because they got T.J. Watt, but their offense is kind of questionable because Aaron Rodgers hasn't even signed a contract yet, and he should be signing a contract within the next few days. But
We'll see.
Diva.
I don't trust that.
Sorry,
And they basically made the playoffs simply because of a missed field goal by one of the more accurate kickers of last year.
Yeah.
But I actually have the Bengals at number 2.
Okay.
I've got Pittsburgh 3 and Cleveland 4.
All right.
True. Where do you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll say Baltimore 1, Bengals 2, Steelers 3, Browns 4.
You guys think the Steelers will really regress though?
I do.
Yeah.
They don't have a culture
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and like
All right. Bengals,
Listen-
Ravens, Browns, Steelers.
yeah, it's just like the entire surrounding of the team is kind of questionable. Like, who was the new coach that the Steelers just hired?
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy, and like he has like a lot of experience with like Aaron Rodgers, but they're playing many
Just
years
doing one-
later.
they're doing the MJ Bowles chapter.
Yeah, it's just, but this time, like, you have DK Metcalf, who's a good receiver, but like Jalen Warren, who's like okay, and like you got TJ Watt being this. Besides that, like you don't really have anyone else. There's no like identity to this team. It's gonna be interesting how the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base is without Mike Tomlin.
All right, should we end it with the Raiders?
We go to the
division?
West.
I want to end
NFC
it with
West.
We'll do both West and call it.
All
the
right.
AFC first.
Amon, you start this one.
All right. Because with Mahomes, it just depends where the Chiefs are at.
Oh, we're doing NFC West.
Oh, NFC?
First. Yeah.
Because I mean, Seattle, they had their moment. I just like what they lost seems might plummet because they just they had their moment. They won a Super Bowl. So, I mean, this could be a tough. I mean, except for of course Arizona, but what we see what happened last year.
Okay, hold on. I just want to say this. Do we all agree that Arizona is going to be in 4th place?
Yes.
Yes.
It's who's in third.
Yeah, because now it's just literally 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
I think the Niners are in third, to be honest.
Of course you would think that.
Rams,
I
Niners.
mean, I think the Rams are better than the Niners.
Rams, Niners, Seahawks.
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
go. I'm gonna go Rams.
You don't know about Seattle too.
The thing is, Seattle, they didn't add anything to their entire
It's
roster.
like they
just
had
added
their
everything,
moment.
and some players just left and took more money. That's what
Well,
Kenneth Walker did.
They had their moment. They won. They did it. They did Seattle.
Like they're not, and besides that, they lost their coach to the Raiders. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Niners at 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Niners at 2. I'm changing that. I'm going Niners at 2, then Seahawks, and then Arizona.
You see, guys, we're picking the Niners at number 2. We're not saying 3 or 4. We know what
I forgot that Seattle lost their offensive coordinator and Walker. That's the only reason.
Unless could it really take that bad of a hit the Cardinals?
Unless Jadarian Price, who's also used to go to Notre Dame, goes off on them, which I
mean,
mean doesn't.
Heck, the Cardinals could maybe steal third if Seattle really takes.
No.
a
I don't
hit.
think it's their
The
time.
thing is, okay. I need a moment to say something about the Cardinals. The Cardinals were idiots for drafting Jeremiah Love.
Do you need the room?
Complete idiots. Because one, I like Jeremiah Love.
Hey, Jack, do you want the stage to yourself?
No, it's okay. I just got a few words.
Yeah.
The Cardinals had no clue what they're doing. Like their starter is going to be Jacoby Brissett, unless Carson Beck winds up proving himself in the preseason, or whatever. But all I know is Jeremiah Love is back there, and he's got no line. So I don't know. The Rams drafting Jeremiah Love. I like Jeremiah Love. He went to Notre Dame. He was a good player. He was a Heisman kid. He was a Heisman finalist. But I don't. The Cardinals should have taken someone else. That's all I gotta say.
So what do you guys think of your team?
Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna go Cardinals 4. I'm gonna go.
Hang on, I'm gonna make a mental bet with myself who you guys are gonna pick first. I'm just gonna make a mental bet with myself.
Take as much time as you need to figure it out.
All right, doing the betting again.
It's with myself though. I already
Oh.
think I know who they're gonna pick first.
I might know too, but maybe they're being realistic.
If the Rams drafted Mekhi Lemon, I would say Rams would have been number 1.
Okay.
That's
Going by
only
draft
nine
analytics.
Niners won.
I won.
It's just 2 and 3. It's tough because you know what? I got the Rams 2 and I got the Seahawks 3.
Because honestly, I don't think it's tough. I know you guys saying it's tough, but honestly, I don't think it's
Because
tough.
I mean, all you gotta do for going up against Sam Darnold is just shut down JSN, and he's doing nothing.
Right now, it still says that the Niners have the third best odds to win their division.
Because in the back of every batter's head is injuries. I remember I was saying McCaffrey is going to be one of the best players going into the season. The time that McCaffrey was having that Achilles injury, then all of a sudden he winds up being one of the best players in the NFL. So maybe the injuries finally turn around, but I mean, all these injuries can happen at any moment. I mean, the Niners have Nick Bosa come back. They got Fred Warner, and with the addition of Drake Greenlaw, also our defense. If I were offense, I'd be a little concerned with the addition of Greenlaw back in San Francisco. And also, he's going to have his revenge game against the Broncos. So, Drew, what do you got?
I'm going to say, obviously, my last pick is the Cardinals. I'm going to say Niners first. Then I got Rams and Seahawks.
Come on, guys. Be more original. You all picked
Be real.
You guys, all three of you picked your teams to win your. All three of you picked your teams to win your division.
Yeah, okay. Are you going to pick your team to win the division?
Fuck no.
Who's going to pick the Raiders to win the division?
Jesse's realistic.
I think the Chargers win the AFC West. I think that the Chiefs are in second. I think Raiders third, Broncos fourth.
That's realistic enough.
I would never pick the Raiders to win their division.
Not yet.
The Chiefs would wind up.
Yeah, not yet. We're not there yet.
Okay, I got see, this one's kind of tough because the Chargers, they're good, but the defense is kind of eh. Well, the Justin Herbert, he basically had no line, or they get injured all the time.
Or when is Mahomes' recovery?
Anywhere between week 1 and 4.
If he comes back week 1, I'll honestly be pretty shocked.
Wait, hang on. Did they do anything to fix their line? The Chargers?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm changing that then. Then I still think the Chiefs find a way to win the AFC West.
I'm actually going to go I'm actually going to go Broncos 1, Chiefs 2, Chargers 3, Raiders 4. What'd you say?
Okay.
I said, ugh. Sorry for the Broncos.
Yeah, I know. We got to play the Broncos too.
Broncos.
I called them frauds, and you agreed with me. How could they be upgraded to second place after that?
How do you call them frauds? We're gonna let them win the division.
I'm just looking at the entire division. The Chargers have Justin Herbert. They're gonna have Najee Harris back. They got Ladd McConkey.
Yeah,
Their defense is
the Chargers.
The defense is starting to get old. They didn't really add anyone besides having Derwin James, and Khalil Mack is still there, but he's 36. But I mean, he can still ball, but that's not going to be enough.
Still miss you, Khalil Mack. I still miss you.
Kansas City Chiefs. They got Kenneth Walker. Mahomes is going to come back. Kelsey's going to be playing again. Their defense is always really good. Though actually they traded their best defensive backs, so that's actually.
I mean, I
And-
guess it isn't realistic.
And didn't they add a receiver this offseason? They added somebody else too. That's like pretty big.
Hey, Drew, what's yours? As Jack figures that out.
I'm gonna say Chargers 1, Chiefs 2. Damn. Doing it.
Nope, never mind. It's no one. It's still the same receiver people, just kind of longer.
You know what? I don't know how long Bo Nix has the ankle injury, but I'm gonna say rated 3 and the Frauds at 4.
We have a
what?
The Frauds, the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm like, if the Raiders sweep them, there's no way that they're in third place. I'm like, you can't both agree with me and say that they're going to be ahead of the Raiders
No.
twice.
No.
You can't do that. That doesn't make sense.
I just think like the Broncos, like J.K. Dobbins is pretty decent. Cortland Sutton is decent. Like Baldwin.
Wait, hang on. Who are they playing?
He's
I wanna-
all right. But the
I
big
want to check their
thing,
schedule.
but the big thing about the Broncos, they got Jalen Waddle this offseason. That's a pretty big target for Bo Nix.
Who are the Broncos playing? That's what I'm going to check real fast.
Here, I actually look at the Broncos. I'll actually look at the Broncos schedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling up myself. The Broncos open up against the Chiefs. If Mahomes is playing, I see the Chiefs beating them. Then they play against Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a playoff team. I see Jacksonville beating them. Then they play against the Rams. I can see the Rams beating them. Then the Niners. I can see the Niners beating them as well. The Broncos could honestly start 0-6 to start their season. Because after the Niners, they play against the Chargers and then the Seahawks. They'll probably beat the Cardinals. And then they play against the Chiefs again. And then they play against the Panthers. That's another win. The Raiders, I think the Raiders are sweeping them. And then they play against the Steelers. That's a possible win. They have a really tough schedule this year. So, no, I don't think they're going to be the same team that they were last year.
How many wins do you have them winning?
Hang on, let me do the math again. I'll say that they beat the Chiefs. I say Mahomes isn't ready yet. So that's 1. Two, 3.
Do the Chiefs have weapons as not kills?
Says here the Broncos have the 11th easiest schedule.
Who?
The Broncos have the 11th easiest schedule.
It's the Sean Payne demise, I guess.
Wait,
Why,
what the heck happened here?
why are the Raiders not even on this list?
What list?
They're the 19th toughest schedule.
Wait, we have the 7th toughest.
Oh, no, I'm saying like 19th out of the 32. Like 32 is like the hardest and 1 is the easiest.
Oh, so yeah, we have the 7th toughest schedule. Still.
All right, well, I'll do Chargers.
And they actually have 14th toughest schedule. All right, Amon, go ahead.
Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos.
All right.
And that will do it, folks. Thanks.
By the way, Cardinals have the toughest schedule of any team, not the Bears. Sorry.
Why not give it? Why not give it to them? Thanks for tuning in. I know football.